We can see you got two key fobs. One of them looks barely used. Key's nice shape. The other one's pretty heavily used. You see some of the chrome's worn off the brass there. So the big button is unlock. Usually hit it twice, it unlocks all the doors. And the little button is a lock. Let's go ahead and start it. We won't use these just because they look nice. We won't use them. The truck's been sitting for 10 days. You can come closer. The truck's been sitting for 10 days since we bought it. And when we picked it up, it had a dead battery. So we thought it wouldn't start on its own. We had to jump it.
Elevator music.
Down just for the driver's window. The other windows don't do the auto down. Last time I did that, it didn't work. Yes, it wouldn't work. This back door won't unlock on its own. You have to manually unlock it. It's on the driver's side, so it's not that big a deal. And then the switch back here isn't working for it. Oh, it'll go down with the switch, but that's as far down as it'll go. The switch will not make it go back up. Something's bound up in the track. I haven't tried taking the door apart yet to see or anything. The door comes apart easy, it's just the top's off. But with the front window switch, it'll go back up. So if you put a new switch in there, the window will work with the switch. You just got to take it apart and see why it's binding. Hi over there.
Oliver likes CJ's truck.
If he does.
He's even been in it once.
Check out the back.
Samuel's motorcycle.
Look at that.
Boom.
So these doors go really far back. I'll show you on the other door. But this door wouldn't open. Look how easy it opens now. You got to kind of slam it, especially the top. It doesn't want to quite latch to the top. You only kind of barely push it closed like that. No, I did it that time, but like it'll catch. It wasn't want to. You really got to do like that. But and what I did was I took this panel off right here, and inside of here all the mechanisms that work this latch for this handle and everything was just all bound up and greasy and dirt and dust all bound up. It just wouldn't move. It was all binding. So I just cleaned it and sprayed it with some good stuff, and it works good now. But you can push the door back so far and then actually take this lever and pull this lever forward. Oh, you got to go all the way back like this. Pull this lever forward like that, and then it disengages it, so you can go all the way with the door, like that far, as far as it goes. But you have to undo this to get it that far. But then to put it back, you just go like that, and it'll latch on itself. So that normally it only goes back like this far. And both these back doors will do that. I can't open this one all up because you can see the garage doors in the way. But I was trying to see if you could wedge something in there to keep it open. Little lever right here. Push the door. I was wondering who was talking. That's the radio.
Oh, the radio's on.
From those back seats all the way to the back end of the back gate with the gates closed would be about See, that'd be
6.
5 foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 5'8". That's with those. That's with the second row of seats still in place.
Will Samuel's motorcycle fit in here?
Let's see. Let's go height-wise. Height-wise, we've got.
30.
Well, it's 38 right there, but that's that little hump we can pass that. So let's do 40 or 41. I bet the bike's taller than that.
You think?
If you took the handlebars off, if you just loosen the handlebars and folded the handlebars down, and like actually took the mirrors off. If you took, you still have to fold the handlebars down. If you took the mirrors, you might even not even have to take the mirrors off to do that. Just loosen these and fold the handlebars down, and the bike would fit. Because height-wise, for just the seat, I mean, you're only talking 30, 31, 32 inches. You know, and right here going into the door, you're talking 37. So that'll go in no problem, standing straight up and down.
And it would fit diagonal?
You just fit straight like this. And you got these tie downs back here.
Oh, cool.
These 4 tie downs. That's what these are. So you can strap it down like that. Let's measure this way. So this way, without removing any of these sidewall plastics, you've got 54 inches.
But the tire's there.
Which you got 4 foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
It's
it's
a
4
spare
foot
tire.
6. Well, that's not. I'm not measuring that. I'm
Okay.
measuring to this because I would assume that CJ is going to build a roof rack of some sort and put some stuff up there, so you can put your spare tire on the roof rack. Is where I put it. Get as much as you can out of this cargo space.
To actually build some.
Right. But now from here to the back of the front seats. You're closer to. You're over 8 feet. You're like 8'3", 8'4". Plus, the floor drops down. The floor is this height back here, and that's what these seats are bolted to. These seats will pull out, but then once you get past these seats, it drops down and then goes over. So those seats actually sit on a lower platform. Those seats are taller to make them the same height and everything. I'll show you this. I'll just go first. And it's a Chevy, you gotta slam the doors. All the tires seem fairly decent. If anything, they should be rotated. That came on the key tag with Samuel's motorcycle. The guy worked at a tattoo shop, and I'm assuming he vaped and stuff, but I took it off. The tires might need to be rotated, but they're good. There's a loop right here you can pull. What does that do? You see what I was talking about? How the floor drops down. So the floor drops down easily another 8 inches. So
Between
back
7 and 8, yeah.
So back here you've got closer to, well, the ceiling comes down a few inches over here too, but just come on. Over here you've got closer to 45, 46. That's
Yeah.
also if you leave that headliner intact. I mean, if you build something back here and you go all the way to the roof with it, you could cut out a lot of this headliner. But you've also got to remember too, there's part of an AC system is back here. I don't know how far this, because see right here where my finger is, that's a vent for an AC, and there's another one on the other side over there. Because see right over here, there's actually controls for the AC system. The rear, there's 2 AC systems on here. So, you know, but you can work around all that. It's no big deal. But these seats front come out up here too. This one's got that thing that you just saw. Fold down. It's got some cup holders and a little tissue box or whatever.
Hi, buddy.
So I just let it sit here idle the whole time.
Turn off the radio.
I don't even know what radio station it's on. It's talking about it's like religious war crap. Let's have it running for a few minutes. Try and get the oil temp up. I want to see what happens when it gets up to normal operating temp and just sits there for a bit. Let's put some strain on the motor. Let's see if we can get it to warm up. Let's turn the AC system on. Oh, we got a dual, the big dual. Here's our it'll take a minute. Once I got the windows wide open and stuff. Let it sit there and do its thing for a minute. This is the only other thing I noticed too was with the AC system being mostly new, this being part of the dryer, I think. Maybe that over there is part of the dryer also. But this sweats quite a bit. And this dripping straight down on top of this valve cover, I don't know. Engine should be warm enough to evaporate most of it off, but you wouldn't really want it all leaking down onto here. I don't know if we should do something to kind of solve that situation. I mean, really what you gotta do to keep this from sweating is you insulate it. Cover with some kind of insulation that won't sweat anymore. I think we should really do that. I think we should do that over here too. No, that's the high side. That's pretty hot coming back. This is the low side. But we need to insulate this so that it doesn't sweat anymore. That'll solve some future issues. Sounds good, it's smooth. Yeah, look at that, it's not even, you're not even seeing a simmer, a hiccup, nothing. Not even the slightest hesitation. And even at idle, I mean the motor's not shimmering, you know what I'm saying? Like you could set a glass of water on top of this motor and look at the surface of the water, and it's not like all moving. Runs good. This is your brake booster. This one needs to be replaced. That's what's making all the crazy piston noises. I didn't close the hood all the way on purpose. Yeah, you want to hear the brake booster? Yeah, that sounds awesome. Yeah. and it doesn't get better. Like you can hold it to the floor and it's a little scary. Especially with a Suburban, dude. This thing's huge. Let's see what we got now. That feels colder than that. What about over here? Let's roll some windows up, see what happens. Oliver, somebody. Watch out. I see that. Bird.
Go in CJ's truck.
Oh man, I don't know which way it goes. It seems like it goes better this way.
Air conditioning works.
It's a pretty big cubby in here. I would get rid of this cubby and build something customized. This doesn't connect to anything. It's just completely freestanding, sitting on the floor. It doesn't connect to the seats. It's not part of the seat belts. There's nothing. It's just a center console. That's all it is. 'Cause this is all busted out, going down to the bottom. Original owner's manual and stuff. Compass on our remote. Yeah, I'm using Alicia's phone because the lens on mine is broken, so. Oh, that's all the rear AC stuff, I guess. Let's turn that crap on high. Let's get it cooking in here. Yeah, all lights. Yes, me.
Come on. Come on. Let's go. Good boy.
Oh, those up there are speakers. I think this is at least a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's at least a 6 speaker stereo system.